Okay, I'd like to call this meeting to order. Please rise for the flag salute. Pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Before I get started, I just want to make everyone know, and just everyone to think about Tony Beatrice, Anthony Beatrice, former mayor, former council president, former councilman, member of the Democrat Club, a good guy. He passed this past week, and when we find out more about the arrangements, I'm pretty sure it's the partners and things like that, I'll let everybody know. But I want to make sure everybody knows about Tony. Okay, roll call, please.
Ms. Pettis?
Yes.
Ms. Passia?
Yes. Here.
Ms. Kelly?
Here.
Mr. Farrell?
Here.
Mr. Shapiro?
Here.
Mr. Murray?
Here.
Mr. White?
Here.
Mr. Long?
Here.
Mr. Vasor?
Here.
And Mr. Elliott? And Chief.
Okay. Public notice of this meeting pursuant to the Open Public Meetings Act has been given by the clerk in the following manner. One, posted on the bulletin board in the Borough Clerk's office on January 5th, 2025, and two, emailed to the retrospect and covered post on January 8th, 2025. First order of business is the approval of minutes. A motion is in order for the approval of the minutes of the December 30th and January 4th meetings submitted by the clerk. What's that? 7th?
It was the reorder.
Or 7, 2025 meetings submitted by the clerk as each member received copies of the same. Is there a motion to approve the minutes?
I'll make a motion to approve those minutes.
Motion by Ms. Passia. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Mr. Shapiro. All in favor?
Aye.
We have a proclamation. This is February's Black History Month. This is from the Office of the Mayor. Whereas each year Black History Month is observed in February, whereas the origins of Black History Month date back to 1915, when Dr. Carter G. Woodson founded the organization known today as the Association for the Study of African American Life and History. Whereas observing Black History Month provides opportunities to gain a deeper understanding of African American history and acknowledges the centuries of struggles for equality and freedom. And whereas Black History Month also celebrates the achievements and contributions that African Americans have made in shaping our country, society, and communities. And whereas every year, the Association for the Study of African American Life and History sets a theme for Black History Month, and the theme for 2025 is African Americans in Labor, which focuses on the various and profound ways that working of all kinds, free and unfree, skilled and unskilled, vocational and voluntary, intersect with the collective experience of Black people. And whereas to participate in observing Black History Month, those interested can visit www.asalh.org to learn more about the origins of the month, this year's theme, and African American history. Now, therefore, I, Nick Kapanis, Mayor of the Borough of Runnemede, New Jersey, do hereby proclaim February 25th as Black History Month. Okay? Thank you, and we'll go right to our business. If there's no objections, I was going to group these together, and we can, if there's any questions? Okay. So we have Resolution 2534, is a resolution authorizing the appointment of a special projects engineer for the purpose of tax map updating and maintenance. We want to thank Box Office for working with our borough assessor. We're using a third-party company that specializes in tax maps. There will be oversight. It is it's a one-time updating, and then that information is owned back by the borough. So this is part of our reassessment of the town.
Does it last? Is it for 7 years, 6 years?
No, we get a letter from the county if we get out of whack. And as we said before, our assessments are out of whack. But the first step is to make sure the maps are correct in town.
Okay.
Okay, and this company does geographical information systems, which basically like digitized maps.
Prior to the assessment?
Prior to everything. It's the first step. Okay, Resolution 2535 is the RCC Cooperative Participation in Recycling. This was some good news, as everyone heard. The cost for recycling has dropped by 75%. But we do have to take it a little bit further. I guess we didn't need to, it's in Pittman as opposed to going to Camden, I believe. What's that? 2 more miles. Resolution 2536 is authorizing the Sustainable Jersey Grant application. So once again, I think we just need to make sure that it was specific, that it was the $20,000 grant, correct? The amount. This is for them to try to do.
It's for the 2,000
And
or
the
the 20,000.
Yeah. For improvements along the Black Horse Pike, but also the 2,000 was for education of Sustainability.
Yes.
Resolution 2536 is the authorizing this, 2537, resolution authorizing the refund of property taxes paid on Block 107, Lot 2, a tax-exempt property. Resolution 2538 is a resolution, and that,
Over.
the overpayment 38 is a resolution authorizing the refund of overpayment of coin-operated amusement license. Did somebody pay the wrong amount?
When they filled out their form, they put the brand of their items, and then they counted it as 2 items also, but it was the brand, and so it should have been $400 instead of $500.
Okay, so we're giving back $100. And that's all the resolutions, which is easy. So need a motion to approve resolutions 2534 through 2538. Is there a motion?
I'll make a motion to approve 2534 through 2538.
Thank you. Motion by Ms. Passio, second. Second by Mr. Farrell. Any other discussion? Roll call, please.
Ms. Passio?
Yes.
Ms. Kelly?
Yes.
Mr. Farrell?
Yes.
Mr. Shapiro?
Yes.
Mr. Murray?
Yes.
And Mr. White?
Yes.
All right, those resolutions are adopted. Before we move on to committee reports, Chief, that resolution, I signed that resolution, and Ben signed it. That should be adequate?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
If you need anything else, let us know on that.
I appreciate everybody's help.
Okay. I do want to walk something on before we get to committee reports, if no one minds. I did speak briefly about it. What ordinance number would this be?
3.
Ordinance 3, ordinance 2025-3. So one thing we have to do every once in a while is update our fees for outside employment for off-duty police officers, traffic control, and the like. The chief and the police union work together to make sure that the numbers and stuff are all accurate. Shelley, our fees that the borough collects for administering the service, the vehicle fee. We need to just do a first reading tonight to get the ordinance. So it's just going to be by title tonight. We'll still be able to read it. Everybody can see what the numbers are. They're small changes. One price went down $5, one went to a percentage, one went up $10. So little tiny changes just to keep us similar with the surrounding towns. I'm not sure if you're aware. It's more of a money issue thing. And in case anyone doesn't know, like the DMV, we were hoping that they were going to change the rate. For some reason, the state changed it. The police union, to their credit, matched the rate that we needed to be so that it works financially for us until, of course, the rate goes up again. And then we would just adjust it just like we're doing tonight. We do a memorandum and update the rate. So I'd like to see at least a council approve first reading for ordinance 2025-3, which would be an ordinance for the change of rates in the outside employment ordinance. You know what ordinance that is? Is that 395?
I'll find it.
We'll find it.
Basically, what we're updating is the fees.
Huh?
Oh, it's in the email?
Oh, you just sent it? You just sent it.
So we do have an ordinance
All right.
on our website, which outlines all this, what we're talking about.
Oh,
It outlines,
51. Yeah.
you know, if we do work for the churches, if we do work for outside,
I got
you know, public works, or not public works, public utilities and things like that.
So we're updating fees.
Just some updating fees. Chief, correct?
Yes, yeah, but Eric Speaker is my off-duty coordinator. He goes to Shelley, and Shelley says we can do this, and that, and we do this, that, and that. As simple as that. We're all on the same page.
So would someone like to make a motion to adopt?
I'll make a motion.
Motion by Ms. Kelly,
I'll second.
second by Ms. Passio. Any other discussion? Roll call?
Ms. Passio?
Yes.
Ms. Kelly?
Yes.
Mr. Farrell?
Yes.
Mr. Shapiro?
Yes.
Mr. Murray? And Mr. White?
Yes.
5 ayes, 1 abstention.
We'll have final public hearing at the next council meeting. Nice pin. What's that?
We'll all get a copy of the...
Absolutely, yeah. Yeah, so this, we just got the MOU from the police union literally before we walked into the room this evening, but we have to do everything by ordinance, so council has to approve it prior. And we can even hand that out tonight if you want to look at it before we leave, at least see what the police said over. Okay, I don't think there's anything else of that kind of business. We'll go to committee reports. Finance and construction.
Yes, I'm going to rely on our caucus report. I think we had a solid conversation.
Okay, it was a good one.
It was.
We keep moving forward. Thank you.
You're good for the next 3 months. And I'll have that ordinance with you guys for the
Yes.
next.
Appreciate it.
Okay, thank you. Public safety, Ms. Kelly.
Thank you, Mayor.
We had 970 calls for service this month by the police department. Motor vehicle accidents, 16. Motor vehicle summonses, 242. We had 58 arrests, 12 hours of overtime, and Narcan was deployed 1 time. And that's the police department. And I'll go to our fire department. Okay. We had 54 calls for service in our fire department, 44 within the town and the New Jersey Turnpike, and 10 mutual aid to other communities. Our fire marshal had 42 inspections, and there were no fire investigations. Fees collected by the fire marshal, $1,738, and that's my report for the month. I don't have an EMS report. I don't know why, but
There's a
I
meeting
did
this
request.
Saturday. Are you able to make the Saturday's meeting?
Yes,
I
I'll be
won't
there
make that
already.
meeting.
I know, you're going to be at the Super Bowl.
I'm sorry, I told them.
You told me about
I had.
it? So you're gonna go though?
Yeah, I'll
You're gonna, all right, you'll be in the meeting.
Capable hands with the
Thank you.
acting mayor for the entire weekend.
Before we move on, thank you. Is that all your committee?
That
report?
is
Thank you.
mine, that is mine.
Mr. White, did you get your email set up?
Yes, I'm finally gonna set up.
Is it E-White? Because I want to send you the, at least then I'll send everybody else. E-White at Runnemede, NJ, is that it? Okay.
Oh, Mayor, I forgot to mention, I did do the seminar. Mayor, I did the seminar. And I gave
I do need to log on too. Yeah, please everyone do that. It does get us $250 back. So each one of us, we get $250 back if we do that. I think it was, you know, we did the insurance.
Okay.
Make sure we know about safety and stuff like that. So, Ed, I'm gonna send that to you first. You look at it, but he's still got to type it up. At least you see the MOU. Did you see the MOU or you didn't see
Yeah,
it?
the MOU
Did
is
you send
will
this
is
to
the
Ed?
changes, but I
I sent it to Eric, I'll send it to
Oh,
Eric.
okay. Thank you. Okay, public events. Ms. Passio.
Oh, that's me. Okay, so I'm going to refer back to my report at the caucus, but I would like to recognize this month. So I do this every year. And in 1964, President Lyndon B. Johnson declared February as Heart Health Month after recovering from a heart attack, which I did not know that. So February is National Heart Health Month, and the purpose is to raise awareness about heart disease, the leading cause of death in the United States, and especially leading cause of death among women. And I'm sure we all have a family or friend or someone close to us that has died from a heart attack or stroke. It also encourages healthy lifestyle choices to prevent heart disease. It's also awareness to promote early detection and treatment of heart conditions. So don't take that tiredness, your chest pain, your indigestion, your heartburn, your high blood pressure, your high cholesterol or diabetes for granted. Get it checked out and prevent that heart attack or stroke that no one wants to have. Let's wear red to show support and get screened. Join us for the National Wear Red Day, which is Friday. It's always the first Friday of the month of February, which is Friday, February 7th. So let's paint the town red and take preventive action for the sake of your own heart health. Also, in my little research, I discovered that today is with the American Association for Cancer and Research for American Association for Cancer Research. They recognize today, February 4th, as World Cancer Day. And their goal is to raise awareness and reduce illness and death caused by cancer by encouraging the prevention, detection, and treatment of cancers. World Cancer Day aims to reduce cancer risks, improve access to care, and ultimately saves lives. All cancers are unique. Please don't think that they're the same. They are definitely each individual, and it is unique whether you have cancer of the lung. Every person, it is unique, and we need to learn to treat Cancer with Compassion and Personalized Care. 1 out of 5 will get cancer. And if I look right up here, I have to say that's true.
Thank you.
Okay? And that's it.
All right, thank you very much. All right. Engineering, Mr. Farrell.
Thank you. I wasn't here for caucus, but I talked to Mark, and I'm going to go with caucus.
Okay, not a problem. Public Works, Mr. White.
Well, I've been meeting with Harry, speaking with him here and there. I'm getting the land, lay of the land here. It seems like Public Works is doing good, they're doing a good job, and I'll refer to Harry's report at caucus.
Okay, thank you. Parks and Recreation, Mr. Shapiro.
Only one thing I want to update on caucus, the weekend for cancer weekend from RYA
Yeah.
is February 21st through the 23rd. I think this is going on year 12 maybe?
Yep.
Year 12 they've been doing it. They start off with Emily Pescic, then they move on to Lou Sylvester, both of them, and more kids. It's a good weekend where they donate all their money to a charity of their choice. The rest is progress.
Okay, thank you. All right, Solicitor's Report, anything?
Progress.
Progress, easy. Engineers Report.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I'm going to rely mostly on the report last week at caucus. However, we did have a bid open today for the Public Works Drainage Improvement Project. We got competitive bids. The apparent low is Think Pavers, a little over $741,000, and Earl Asphalt was at $774, and BlackRock was at $795. We're not going to take any action tonight. We're currently looking into the funding. We're setting up a meeting with CCMUA. Steve Box coordinating that meeting to see what part of this project they can fund, since whenever their pump station goes down, we have some stormwater drainage issues down there. So we're going to get that meeting out, work with Shelley, and see if we can get this awarded. We have 60 days to be able to do that. So that gives us to our April 1st meeting to actually award this project.
Okay.
So we report back when we hear anything.
So everyone's aware, we're trying to work with CCMA. The borough has already paid for design. We did surveys, we did the application, and we got the permit, correct?
Correct.
So that was a big part of it to get all that done. CCMA has on many occasions met with us and said that they were willing to help with this project. So now the rubber hits the road at this point. Now that we have concrete numbers, this is what we've been waiting for a substantial period of time. We have numbers. Hopefully we're going to have a good, they said they were going to be receptive. Let's see if they actually are.
What phase of this whole project is this? Is this the ending phase? The last?
So this was all the preliminary work. Drawings, surveys, design, and permitting. The last step is to award the contract. We don't feel,
Then that's the last step.
well, then the work gets done.
Yeah, I know.
But we don't feel that we should, I don't feel, I hope everyone saw we shouldn't pay for anything, but they should pay for everything. But we haven't had that conversation with the numbers yet. We've had that conversation without the numbers. Now that we have the numbers, we're going to see the response we're going to get.
There are some things that you won't be responsible for. We're doing a containment system for the brine tanks. That's a DEP requirement. It's not.
Yeah, so they might carve that out,
Yes, but drainage improvements.
Yeah.
we're
So the drain, but here's where the argument that I have is, the reason the brine is getting moved is because it's where the drainage needs to go. So we wouldn't have to fix the brine, that's my argument, if the drainage wasn't going where the brine is now. Correct, we have a bunch of things we have to move, we wouldn't have to move them,
Right, but putting a containment system in is a DEP.
but you have to do it correctly if you move it, so we'll see. We have, the CCMA has been very good to the town, we're hoping that they come through for us. Was there anything else, Mark?
That's all I have.
Okay,
Thank you.
great. Well, we're going to go right to payment of bills. Would someone like to make a motion to pay the monthly bills?
I'll make a motion to pay the monthly bills.
Is there a second?
I'll second.
All right, motion by Ms. Passio, second by Mr. Farrow. Roll call, please.
Ms. Passio?
Yes.
Ms. Kelly?
Yes.
Mr. Farrell?
Yes.
Mr. Shapiro?
Yes.
Mr. Murray?
Yes.
And Mr. White?
Yes.
All right, bills should be paid. Anything else before we go to good and welfare? Okay, this portion of the meeting is open to the public. Anyone wishing to speak, please come to the microphone, state your name and town of origin.
At the record says 721 is the record.
Hello, my name is Sam Larn, for anybody I haven't met yet, and I live right in Runnemede. I am the current vice president of the RYAA. We're doing a lot of fun things over there, so I just kind of wanted to introduce myself. Richie did let us know that there is possible project of lighting going to the baseball fields. So we did have a letter. We wanted to say thank you guys so much for considering that. We had a letter just of interest and letting you know.
You have a letter with it?
I do, and I have signatures on it, so I'll make sure.
You want to read it for me?
Sure. Sure. All right, so we just put, the Runnemede Youth Athletic Association, also known as the RYAA, would greatly appreciate the addition of lighting to 3 of our baseball fields. The fields that require lighting include, in priority order, the major field, which is attached to the snack stand, the minor field located on Bowers Avenue, and then our senior field, which is the field directly across from the Harry Williams building. The RYAA baseball program continues to grow each year, and these improvements to the fields will allow Runnemede to host additional games. Having proper lighting would ensure the safety of all players by providing the ability to complete a full game throughout the entire season. This is also an excellent opportunity to expand the use for our senior field to host additional tournaments such as the Perfect Game tournaments. We're excited to hear about the potential improvements to the fields, and if we can be of any assistance, please don't hesitate to reach out. Thank you for considering this project and for dedicating time to improve the youth sports experience for future generations.
Okay, 2 questions.
Yeah.
So first question is, one thing that always comes up is, if we had lights, when do you think the late, so you just said that typically it would help you to finish games.
Yeah, in our fall season, we have to cancel, we can't play a full game because of the lighting issue, and then kids are getting hit, so
So you think they would be done by, say, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock? Is that?
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
easily.
Because that was something we have to be considerate of when we're doing this.
During the fall, we try to move the games too, so typically spring season, if it's a weeknight game, we'll start those at 5:30, just to give people time from other towns to travel and everything like that. We're usually done around 7:30, 7:45, and that is,
So
that's.
currently you're done at 7:30 or 7:45. So this could give you that extra half hour, hour.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay. The second thing is you didn't say anything about soccer. Soccer is something we're also looking at.
Soccer, yeah, soccer would be great to do.
So listen like this, but if the soccer commissioner, because one of the things we're really looking at is an all-encompassing project here.
Yeah.
Really go after it all. So if you could look at the fields down at the park,
absolutely.
Park.
Okay.
We'd like to hear, and I like that you have the order,
Yes.
because the order actually helps us. I mean, obviously, your opinion may be different than the senior guys.
Well, and Richie had asked too. He said,
Yeah.
what do you guys think? And then we went to our baseball commissioner, John Larm, and he said, had the same idea as
Same kind
well.
of ideas, if that was a reasoning how we would do it. But if you want to do the same thing with soccer, I think that would make a.
Absolutely.
And the other thing, I hate to add.
No, that's okay.
But information on usage. So
Yes.
once again, anything that tells us right now, the games end at 7:30, would help you that extra, the game goes long.
Okay.
And then just information about the amount of kids and stuff like
It
that.
will also help them, they can host some more district baseball games.
Yes.
And that would be interesting to know all that kind of
Yeah.
stuff.
I can let you know too, there's not many towns around here that have lights. So for us to be a town that has lights would be something that's really going to draw attention to the Runnemede fields. Be great.
I do remember from years ago, my son was playing, some towns wouldn't let you start an inning after a certain period of time, so that's how they kind of control.
That was the whole thing, yeah.
You know,
If the game goes long.
You know, so you can't start after a certain time.
Yeah, so say we have a 6
So those kind of rules would be important for us to know, because then we could we could say to the public that no game is starting.
Right.
It's gonna go till 1 o'clock in the morning.
Exactly.
We have our executive board meeting on Thursday, so what I can do is we can addend this, include soccer on it, get the additional signatures, and I can get that over to
And then more
you.
information that helps us
Yeah,
explain this more.
absolutely.
And then it'll be part of our sort of agreement, what we're gonna
Are
say.
we gonna get a grant for this?
Probably not.
Recreation grant?
We know it's in the very baby steps, but we at least wanted to say thank you for considering it.
And what's more than the baby steps, it's something we think is a priority.
Yeah.
So, because of the fact that we have new leadership,
Yeah, like this is the first I'm hearing. Richie was like, thank you. I'm like, so this year? He's like, all right.
we've had other people bring it to our attention. We've had some business owners in town, right? We had some parents that were all getting involved, and obviously, I think we're late to the game. You know, your son, my son, our sons, and all, our daughters, and all, and now how big soccer's gotten.
Yeah.
You know, I think we need to think about it, even the senior field, you know, the fact that there is these other activities happening.
Oh, yeah.
So, and now that lights are LEDs,
Yes.
they're much more efficient than what they were with the old big 1,000-watt halogens.
Yeah.
I appreciate nice meeting you.
Yes. And the other thing I had was that we are tentatively right now planning our opening day for Saturday, April 12th. I know that is we were just informed last week, that is the Easter egg hunt, I believe.
Well, that's why we're also trying to put together a borough-wide calendar.
Yeah.
Because we don't want to step on each other's toes.
No, and that's okay. And we had discussed with our board, we're going to talk about that Thursday as well, but pushing our opening day to in the afternoon, so that way the town is still able to do the Easter egg hunt, but then also so that we can do that too. So we're able to be flexible with that as well, because we don't want to step on any toes either.
And our Easter parade will be on April 19th.
April 19th. Okay, perfect. So then that will be,
Parade going around town.
all right, perfect. All right, thank you so much.
Anyone else?
Good evening.
Hi,
My
Jim.
name is Jim Whiteside. I've been a resident of Runnemede since 1990, and I live on Harding Avenue. I have 2 properties, and my concern is at the bottom of Harding Avenue, where Patricia Lane is, on that corner there, at nighttime, it's pitch dark. I have pictures of, this is at nighttime when I'm walking my dog.
I can see that.
And this is the same picture, but in the daytime.
So there is a pole right there, Jim? Is
There's
that-
a pole right there, so I'm just wondering if we could get a light.
Yeah, so our process, I think, is we rely on the chief of police and the police department to do a quick evaluation. He takes a look at that intersection, and, you know, normally we're pretty good about if there's a
I know myself, summertime it's not bad, but this time of the year, it
Yes.
gets dark. And I walk my dog around by the Dunkin' Donuts or by the high school, and they come back around. Well, twice I've come across them. There's no crossing walk there on Harding Avenue. There is on Mitchell, they just put in. But on Harding, there's no crosswalk. But when I walk across there, the people fly around that corner, and it's pitch dark, and twice I've almost been hit with my dog, so that's my concern.
Please leave it with the chief, and we appreciate everything you do with the VFW and helping us out
Okay.
to show up, but he'll definitely look at it. We usually are pretty good about public safety to get these things done.
Yeah, I've been working with him pretty good,
Yeah.
with the parking area in that area there, so he's.
Glad you're happy.
Oh, I'm happy. No, you got the signs back up, that helps.
Yeah,
So,
I was happy.
once the signs went down, all hell broke loose, so.
Yeah,
We got it back in order.
Thank you, appreciate it.
okay.
You need these, or?
Do you have it, chief, you good?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Anyone else wishing to speak? All right, seeing no one else, is there a motion to close the public portion?
I'll make a motion to close the public portion.
Okay, is there a second?
I'll second.
All right, motion by Ms. Paskey, second by Mr. Murray, all in favor?
Aye.
Public portion is closed, is there anything else? Well, go Birds. I'll be the guy in the green shirt, guys, in case you're looking.
And with the finger.
Hold up, Brad, you see like that high? A little dot, right there.
Man, you got the game.
Be safe.
I'll get
Be safe. Okay, would someone like to make a motion to adjourn?
I'll make a motion to adjourn this meeting.
Is there a second?
Second?
Okay, motion by Ms. Paskey, second by Mr. Murray, all in favor?
Aye.
We are adjourned at 7:29.